Today, we're journeying back to the early 20th century, to a remote, desolate corner of Siberia, to unravel an event so powerful and so baffling, it continues to stump scientists over a century later. I'm talking about the Tunguska explosion. Picture this. It's the morning of June 30th, 1908. In a sparsely populated region near the Podkamennaya, the sky splits open. A colossal fireball, brighter than the sun, streaks across the heavens. Moments later, an explosion erupts, with the force of an estimated 15 to 30 megatons of To put that into perspective, that's roughly 1,000 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. The shockwave was immense. It flattened an estimated 80 million trees over an area of more than 2,000 square kilometers, arranging them in a strange, radial pattern, all pointing away from the blast's epicenter. People hundreds of kilometers away were knocked off their feet. The seismic shock was registered by observatories across Eurasia, and for several nights afterward, the skies over Europe and Asia glowed with an eerie, silvery light, so bright that people could reportedly read newspapers outdoors at midnight in London. So, what caused this apocalyptic event when the first scientific expedition, led by Leonid Kulik, finally reached the isolated site in 1927? Nearly 2 decades later, they expected to find a massive impact crater, the telltale sign of a meteorite strike. But they found nothing. No crater, no fragments, no extraterrestrial debris, just a vast, eerie forest of telephone poles. Millions of scorched, limbless trees, standing silently, pointing to the sky. This is where the mystery truly deepens. If it wasn't a meteorite, what was it? The leading scientific theory is that a small comet or a stony asteroid, perhaps 50 to 100 meters in diameter, entered the Earth's atmosphere at incredible speed. The immense pressure and heat caused it to disintegrate and explode in a massive airburst several kilometers above the ground, vaporizing completely before it could hit the surface. This would explain the widespread destruction without an impact crater. A comet, composed mostly of ice and dust, would leave behind very little physical evidence upon vaporization. But this explanation hasn't satisfied everyone, and that's where the more speculative and fascinating theories come into play. Could it have been something more exotic? Some have proposed that the Earth was grazed by a tiny black hole, passing straight through our planet. A wild idea, but one that was seriously considered by physicists Jackson and Ryan in the 1970s. Others have floated the idea of an antimatter explosion, a chunk of antimatter colliding with our regular matter atmosphere, resulting in total annihilation and a pure energy release. And then, of course, there are the alien theories. The idea of an alien spacecraft malfunctioning and exploding over the Siberian wilderness is a staple of science fiction. Popularized by Soviet sci-fi writer Alexander Kazantsev, he suggested that a nuclear-powered Martian ship blew up mid-air. While there's zero evidence for this, it's a tantalizing thought that captures the imagination. Imagine an interstellar vehicle meeting its end in the skies of Earth. Even the accounts from local witnesses, primarily Ewenki reindeer herders, add to the mystique. They described the skies splitting in two, a great fire covering the forest, and a deafening sound like rocks falling from the sky. They spoke of a god named Ogdi visiting them with fire and thunder, a story passed down through generations. These eyewitness testimonies, though filtered through time and culture, paint a terrifying picture of a celestial event beyond their comprehension. To this day, the Tunguska Event remains a powerful reminder of the cosmic threats lurking in our solar system. Whatever it was, a comet, an asteroid, or something far stranger, it demonstrates the catastrophic power that can be unleashed from the sky. Scientists continue to study the region, analyzing soil samples, tree rings, and peat bogs for microscopic clues that might finally solve the puzzle. It serves as a crucial case study for planetary defense, reminding us that we live in a cosmic shooting gallery, and an event like Tunguska could happen again, this time over a populated city with devastating consequences. So, what do you think happened over Tunguska in 1908? Was it a natural, albeit rare, cosmic phenomenon? Or is there a more extraordinary explanation waiting to be discovered? Let me know your theories down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into one of history's greatest mysteries, Please give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration into the unknown. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.